Well, every year, hundreds of veterans across the country die alone. In Washington, they hold a ceremony for those fallen service members, and the event was held today at the Washington State Veterans Cemetery in Medical Lake. KXLY4's Ian Cull is there live to explain how these men and women were honored. Ian?
And Nadine, there are hundreds of soldiers buried here at the cemetery, some behind these markers, others in the ground under headstones. Many of them because their families chose to have them buried here, but for some it takes a little longer to have a new family of sorts carry that out as well. Funerals are an emotional time, a chance to remember and send a loved one on their way.
Ivan Miller.
For these 50 souls, they were never given that rest until today.
In life, our veterans honored the flag. In death, our flag honors them.
Funeral homes and medical examiners from around the state work to give these lost men and women a proper burial.
William Blackburn.
An honor many of their friends received. Some have waited 27 years.
He'd had such a good career, yet he died and nobody came for the remains. That was pretty sad.
Margaret and Al Ogram drove from Post Falls, not because they had to, they didn't know any of the deceased, but because it just felt right.
You know, these people had no family to come, so we came on their behalf.
Each soldier's remains now housed in a box made of the same wood as Purple Heart honors and resting now next to their comrades.
Jack Hartzell.
Funerals can be sad, but many of the people here are happy and honored to finally lay these lost men and women to rest.
Is a promise fulfilled on behalf of our nation to our veterans.
And those medical examiners and funeral directors from around the state, 31 offices in all, made this happen today along with all branches of the military. And those fallen soldiers are now claimed. They're here in the cemetery, and their headstones will be paid for by the state and the VA. Reporting live in Medical Lake, Ian Cull, KXLY4 News.